Welcome back to the Brisbane Teams Challenge. This is Dylan Kimlin, and currently underway, what we are witnessing is the combination of Hyun and Hart taking on Rossi and Rubery. And this event is for the females, or the gendered side of the Teams Challenge, where once again each team must have 4 players. 2 of those players must identify as female, 2 must identify as male, and you basically play with all of your partners. So these ladies are duking it out, and what will occur is that in the match afterwards, you can see in the background there, you've got the men's from each side battling it out. After this event, we will then have the mixed matches. I'll just catch a score from one of the ladies when they... Looks like Deb Rossi is serving. 1-0-2, thank you, Deb. So, I did speak to a couple of the guys before this event, and in regards to standings, it looks like this is the number 1 team versus the number 2 team. Just in regards to how the teams have gone thus far. So we've got 0-1-1, Hart to serve. A bit soft there on the reset by Leona. That was a wonderful discussion there by Jen Rammer, who's the president of Pickleball Australia. We have a bit of a firefight going on in our court here. Great shot there by Rubery. But no, thank you very much to Jen. That was fantastic. And if you're just tuning in, I'd highly recommend listening to sort of an update from PAA and where the Pickleball Australian scene is going. We covered a wide variety of things, a bit of an update from different states, as well as an update from the para pickleball scene. That 3 deafness event that Jen was talking about sounds super exciting. I'm very, very keen to see how that unfolds. And once again, if there's anyone watching that would like to get into refereeing, because Jen and I just discussed that, you can find out all the relevant information you need on Pickleball Australia website. All right, looks like we've had a side away. Hard to serve. 0-1-1. No, a bit soft there again, Leona. That's twice now. A couple of fun facts for you guys. Leona and Jane used to play. They were partners together a couple of years back, so they definitely know how each other plays. And Hart has jumped in to play alongside a combination of Leona and Tan, and Sumi Rajpal has also joined this side. So that is the beauty of the Brisbane Teams Challenge, is that the sides you might get aren't necessarily the standard that we would see. So it looks like the fellas are coming. They've had a timeout of Sumi and Tan. They've come to cheer the ladies on. Got a side away. Oh, great recovery there by Rubery, and Hart has just hit that a little wild there. So Deb Rossi, who currently has serve, was very good with her analytics last night with the commentary. Thank her very much for jumping on the mic and having a chat. It's just really nice to hear a female's perspective, especially she was talking about mixed play and how ladies generally play in that from an open perspective. So that was just good insights. We learnt a lot. So that's 2-0-2. I believe Jane Rubery is now going to serve. Geez, I can't believe how high that ball bounced. Hart hit the ball so hard. So we've got a side away here. Both Leona and Katie are just having a chat. Just Katie managed to hit the ball so hard it ended up in the other court. So Leona, 1-2. Leona Hyun to serve. Katie on the pounce. Left hand forehand. And that is something we actually haven't seen overly a lot today, is that we have a lefty on the court. So when you're playing with two right-handed players, or two left-handed players, it's a great shot there by Rossi, it's actually quite easy to determine who gets the forehand stroke because you're both not going to have the forehand at the same time. Whereas if you're playing with a left-handed and a right-handed player on the same team, as we can see here with Leona and Katie, they'll either both have the backhand or they'll both have the forehand. Now this can be very important because typically players like to use their forehand more. Their strongest hand shots are on their forehand. So we'll see solid advance here by Rossi and Rubery. They get themselves the point. So the teams that do play with a left and right-handed combination need to be very sure of their communication. And that's a wonderful strike there by Leona. With a backhand flick, her badminton skills coming in show. Wonderful strike there. Two, 3-1, hard to serve. Speed up there by Rubery, but Leona was quick enough to get out of the way. That'll take it to 3-3-1. Got a little bit of a crowd building here. You can't really see it on the camera, but just behind where the camera is currently sitting, we've got a nice little veranda with a cafe, courtesy of Shore Park Tennis Centre. That's a great shot there by Rossi. So a bunch of the players are currently players and spectators are sitting down and watching in the shade, and it's an absolutely beautiful afternoon for some pickleball here. Oh, checked. Good speed up there by Rubery. Temperature, I think, has already reached its peak. It seems to have dropped a little bit. It's actually quite pleasant. Let's go 3-3-1, Rossi to serve. And that's just a bit short there on the third shot, but the breeze has definitely picked up a little bit more. Not too much though, it's not, I wouldn't say that it's a hindrance. However, it's something the players need to be aware of. We have had good hands here by the players. Katie and Rossi going at it. Beautifully placed there by Leona Hyun. We have had some events here at Shore Park in the past where the wind was outrageous. But today and yesterday for our intermediate pool doesn't seem to be the case. So we're very lucky. Very thankful to Shore Park Tennis Centre, as well as our sponsors for this event, which is Total First Home Solutions and Pickleball Online. 3-3-1, he underserved. Three, 3-2. Relentless pressure here by Rossi. Leona advances and is caught long. Great shot there by Deb Rossi. Just down the line. That's a side away. 3-3-1. And that's gone long. That'll be 4-3. Unfortunate there by Leona. Great placement of the ball there by Rubery to catch her in an uncomfortable spot. 5-3-1, Rossi to serve. Once again, this match is going to 15. Bang. There it is. Nearly taking my camera out. The hardest smash in Australian pickleball, Leanne Hyun. But as I was saying, this match will be going to 15. The players will swap at 8. 5-3-2. Side away. 3-5-1. Wow, Rubery. Elite defensive play there. Jeez. Great point there by Hart and Hyun. 4-5. That's just going long. Good serve. Bit short there on the drive there by Leona. 5-5-2. Hart to take the serve. Great drive there. Katie Hart. Oh, Rossi. Just a little bit long there. Beautiful shot there by Hart. Consistent strikes here by Rossi. Hyun trying her best to advance, but overwhelmed in the end. 5-6-1, Rossi to serve. Bit too much weight picks on that shot. Tied game. Six. Well, she's normally a very consistent shot of the third shot drop, Deb Rossi, and unfortunately that one fell a little bit low. 6-6 tied game. The duo of Rossi and Ruby have been playing together for quite a long time now and have had quite a lot of success. Very solid defensive play style, waiting for that pop-up opportunity to capitalise on. But currently the combination of Hart and Hyun, who I don't believe have played too much together, they're playing quite well. Good pick up there by Hart under pressure. Amazing reset by Leona. Keeping alive. Leona on the attack. Here we go, into a transition. And that's just too short. Great pressure there by Rossi and Rubery. Ooh. Leona's signature shot, the smash, didn't go to the plan. I have to say though, geez, Katie Hart hit that ball so hard with her drive. Wow. Two-handed backhand roll there by Katie Hart. Not getting that one back. Relentless. Sheer firepower getting the ball back. We have a sideaway opportunity. We have a timeout here by Rossi and Rubery. I believe they get 2 timeouts and a medical throughout this event. So it's currently 6-7-1. 6-7-2 rather, I think. 7-6-1, as we've just had a side away. So the players are all just having a drink. Is plenty of games played today, so the ladies need to ensure that they're hydrated and ready to go. While we're waiting, I'd like to thank Pickleball Online for sponsoring this event throughout the day. And yesterday's event, they currently have a 10% discount off if you're looking at purchasing any equipment and you're thinking about coming down to watch some great pickleball. Be sure to pop in and see what they've got in stock. Also thanks to Total First Home Solutions for their continuous sponsorship for BPC, that's Brisbane Pickleball Club. Total First Home Solutions specialise in first home buyers market and investment needs. So if you're looking at buying your first place or building your first home, they're the recommendation for the pickleball scene. Game underway. Ruby had to climb a ladder for that one and managed to pull it down. Beautiful shot. Eight, 6. Now, because we're playing a teams event, once they get to 8 points, they swap. Good fiery contest here by all players involved. So we have the duo of Ruby and Rossi now closest to the camera. 8, 6. Continuing the momentum here that they built before the swap. Hart caught in an uncomfortable spot there. I think she was looking for the smash, but pulled out at the last second. We now have a side away. 6-9-1. That's just gone a bit low there by Ruby. 6-9-2. Wow, great resetting here, and that's gone long. Katie Hart was absolutely thumping that ball, and you've got to give credit to Rossi and Ruby to keep alive. 7-9. Nice pressure there by Leona. We now have a side away. Just got a little bit of rubbish jumping on the court here. This strong breeze is blowing away. Seems the breeze has picked up as we go on throughout the afternoon. It's a great return there by Rossi. $10-7. Bit of a lack of a communication there by the ladies. $10-7-2. Hard to serve. There it is. That's Leona's shot. Blew that ball away. Well placed. We've got a timeout here on the side of Rossi and Ruby. That'll be 12-7-2. Seems that Jane Rubery has donned some new headwear with a towel on her head. Seems the heat on the court is definitely noticeable to the players. Just giving the players time to have a break and freshen up a little bit. So we're live currently at Shaw Park in the heart of Brisbane. Looks like Rubery's just got some sort of electrolytes or something cool. The heat might be coming into play here. So we can see the match down on the other court. Between the gentlemen, there's a lot of chirping going on over there, so I'm assuming it's a close one. Players recommenced, 12-7-2, hard to bring it in. Good communication there by Hart and Hyun. And great placement of the ball there by Leona. 13-7. So we've had a side away. Oh, wonderful return there by Jane Rubery. And that has gone long. Immense pressure by the duo of Hyun and Hart. 8-13. Can Rossi and Ruby pull it back? They get another try. 8-13-2. Good transition to a dink rally here. He'll bounce first, that goes out. That was a good speed up there by Rubery. Slowly inching back into it. Wow. Katie strikes the ball so well. Oh, that one stings. Stings for the side of Rossi and Rubery, and Hart and Hyun will be enjoying the unforced error so late in the game. Bang. Lethal hands there by Hart. And the duo of Katie and Leona will take the victory in this instance. So I imagine we're going to transition into the mixed matches for this round, and then after that I believe we might be into finals. So once again, we'd like to thank the sponsors for today's event. Pickleball Online. They've been supporting Brisbane Pickleball Club throughout the year, and we'd like to thank them for sponsoring this tournament. And also Total First Home Solutions, providing homes to our Brisbane-based players and greater Brisbane region players, and have been supporting the Australian or the Brisbane pickleball scene for quite a long time now. Thank them very much. So we'll just wait and see. They're just sorting out who's hopping on next. All having a drink. We can see on the left there, Tan, Leona and Katie are all having a chat, and just past the net we've got the Iceman, David Richardson, who's just come back from successful gold medal on some international matches. So he's just given some words of wisdom to Deb and Jane hopefully helping them cool down too. He's commonly known as the coolest man in Australian pickleball because he's never loses his cool on the court. He's just always calm and positive temperament. So looks like the guys are getting ready. While they do, I'll get the scorecards ready and we will be back on with some more open pickleball action here at Shaw Park for the Brisbane Teams Challenge. Welcome back to the Brisbane Teams Challenge Open Division. My name is Dylan Kimlin and we're about to witness the next match of the mixed event here in one of the final rounds of the round robin. That's just rolled over. Straight into a dink rally. We'll see how this match plays out. Oof. Katie was offering haircuts with that shot. It's just fell long. So closest to the camera, we got Tan Hian. He's playing with Katie Hart. Great pick up there by Ben. And even better roll there by Katie. And on the further side, in the darker colour clothing, we have the duo of Deb Rossi and Ben Costin. So because we just witnessed the ladies match where Hart and Hian got up on Rubri and Rossi. So what will occur here is the results of this match and the results of the match that we can see in the background will all come into play, because this is not a typical event where you play just as a duo or in singles. You've got 4 people and everyone needs to contribute. And it's really cool. It adds a different vibe to the event. Thus far, even though it's quite a serious event and we've seen some absolutely wild pickleball play, I think it's fair to say that everyone's had a really good time. It's been a lot of joking around and having a laugh. And that's gone wide there. We might see this being a bit more of a common occurrence throughout this match because the ladies have just duked it out. We're already seeing a lot of cross-dinking action from the likes of Hart and Rossi. 2-0-1, Hart to serve. Ooh, that was a bit of an ambitious drive there by Katie Hart. Good little transition here. Back to that cross-dink rally. I was just mentioning it. Katie a bit impatient there. Need to side away. Deb Rossi to bring it in. We've got a side away here. Bit of cloud cover covering the sun right now. It's actually cooled down immediately once it's happened. Bang. Great shot. Low scoring affair thus far. Both teams getting a feel for each other. What'll work and what won't. 2-0-2. Hunt to serve. And that has gone wide. Good leave there by Rossi and Costin. Side absolutely relentless pickleball there by Katie Hart. 0-2-2. Costin to serve. And she gets it back. Side away. It seems at the moment that the sheer firepower of Hun and Hart is getting them a few points. Oh, that's gone wide. Very rare that you see Tan lose in a shootout. Probably got some of the best hands in Australian pickleball. Unreal reaction speed. 4-0. Shake and bake. Off the net bounce. Tan will take that every time. Oh, a bit impatient there by Tan. He went for the poach. Wasn't to be. 0 forward. Rossi to Zero for 2, following that wonderful shot there. That's bread and butter for Deb Rossi. Definitely one of the more accomplished dinkers in the Australian pickleball scene. She's back, taking it back to the well. Tan manages to recover. Bang. Cost them with a finish. Well placed. And Costin and Rossi get their first point. 2-4-2. My apologies. Second point. Oh, hands there by Tan. Rossi going back to the cross dinking, getting the speed up. Had the opportunity, just hit it a bit too low. Four, 2-1. Nice return there by Rossi. Hart's eyes lit up. Unrelenting there by Tan and Katie. Rossi did quite well actually to pull up 2 of the shots there. 5-2-2. Well played by Deb Rossi. Side away. That's just gone long there. There we go, bit of momentum swing for the likes of Rossi and Costin. There's another sneaky point. Only 1 point in it now. This is exactly what Rossi and Costin would have been wanting when they got the side away. Looks like Hart and Hun are switching. Beautifully played there by Deb Rossi. Tied game. Keeping in mind, as I mentioned in the stream earlier before, that Hart plays with a left-handed stroke. So that'll come into play with their switch tactics. No switch on this time. And there's no switch needed when Katie can strike the ball as cleanly as that. Phenomenal strike. 5-5-2. Jeez. She might be gunning for Leona's mantle of hardest smasher in Australian pickleball, because that was nuts. Strikes the ball so well, especially with that two-handed backhand. Tan and Katie just having a chat before they bring it into play. And let's go along there. I think Katie read the drive very well there. It's just her stroke was a little bit off. 5-5-2. Six five. There's another failed third shot drop attempt. It's been the flavour of the month for this tournament. We're seeing plenty of missed opportunities. Oh, the ball's still alive. Katie showing Tan how it's done. Five, 6. Tied game. Oh, what a shot. That was a good recovery by Costin as well, but it's just well placed. Tied game, 6-6-1. Beautifully placed there by Rossi. Amazing defense by Costin to keep that in. And then set up the double smash for himself. And that's gone long there by Rossi. She saw the gap too. Tan had closed in on the middle of the court. Well placed there by Costin. Side away. 6-7, Rossi to bring it in. We've seen a couple now of returns just going a bit haywire for the duo of Kian and Hart. Nice roll there. She calls the mess up. Second serve. Gotta admire the enthusiasm there by Hart, as we have an 8-7 lead to the duo of Rossi and Costin. So the players will swap sides. With the camera angle, you can see the sponsorship banner there by Total First Home Solutions. Thank you for sponsoring today's event and yesterday's event. And both teams are just having a chat about various strategies, what can be done. Rossi and Costin find themselves with a 1-point lead. Oh, it's still alive. Great athleticism. And we've had an out call there by Deb Rossi. Don't know if Katie Hart agrees with it. 9-7. I think the net roll caught Costin off guard there. Otherwise, he was in a great opportunity for a poach. So we've got a side away here. 7-9-1. Tan Hyun to bring it in. It's gone wide. Had a lot of topspin on it, but it wasn't enough. Great call there by Deb Rossi. Second serve. Wow, how did Tan get that back? Scrambling defense. Not enough for the great placement of the combination of Rossi and Costin. Costin. And that's also gone wide. 3-point lead. This is where the pressure starts to kick in. 10-7. That was an amazing return there. Forced Costin and Rossi to be on the back foot immediately. Great leave there by Hart. Good dance moves as well. Side away, 7-10. See if Rossi and Costin can get the ball back and continue the momentum they built. And that's gone long. That's exactly what Deb and Ben would have been looking for. Didn't need to do anything silly, just get the ball back. Now they have an opportunity to close the match out. Timeout on the side of Hyun and Hart. Currently 11-7. Currently 3 o'clock in Brisbane. You're currently watching the Brisbane Teams Challenge here at Shaw Park on an absolutely glorious Sunday afternoon. There were some concerns of a potential threat of rain, but it seems to have dissipated. You can probably see on your camera there in the distance some big fluffy clouds. As long as they stay away, we're all happy. action here. And the timeout seemed to have got the serve back for the duo of Hyun and Hart, but they've immediately lost both serves as that one goes long. Can Costin and Rossi pounce? Nice patience here from both sides. Deb pounces. No luck on the second shot. Oh, look at the hands, that goes long. And I believe we have another side away here. Time to bring it in. Great placement there by Deb Rossi. Right on the feet of Katie Hart. There's not a lot she could do with it. Second serve. Ooh, sneaky speed up there by Hart. Gets the point. 3 points in it. 2 points in it. Those unforced errors can be a killer when you're battling it out on such a close match. And that somehow defied physics and rolled along the whole length of the net and didn't manage to go over. Tan's just tying his shoelace. We have a side away. 11-9-1. Costin to serve. And that's gone long. Side away. We have a timeout on the side of Costin and Rossi. Score is currently 9-11. And the timeout has worked out well for the duo of Hart and Hyun. As usually it goes in the favour of the people that call the timeout. And just like that, we have ourselves in a tied match, 11-11. Oh wow, Katie Hart. Fourth time lucky there for Ben Costin. Beautiful defence there by Katie Hart, but she couldn't get the last one off. Second serve. Hart and Hyun take the lead. 12-11. Bang. Absolutely ripped down the line there by Katie Hart. Getting that forehand opportunity. Take it every time. 2-point lead. There's time there with the poach. Called Deb off guard. 14-11-2. Hart and Hyun find themselves in a match point opportunity. Can they capitalise? Wow. What a way to close out a match there. Phenomenal shot there by the likes of Hart and Hyun. They played well. 15-11, they take the win. So you can see in the distance there, we've got another mixed match underway. So we just got to wait a little bit for those guys before we can commence the next match. And that game sounds like a 13-13-2. Very close match right now. Sumi Rajpal hits it out. We might leave it for now, guys. I will close the stream until we get the next match underway. This is Dylan Kimlin from the Brisbane Teams Challenge in Shaw Park, and we'll be back.